Transmitting to planet Earth on 107.9 FM, DAB in Manchester, Glasgow and Birmingham. Online at radiosangam.co.uk and via our app. The only Asian music station you need.
Taking up a master plan.
This is Radio Sangam.
That's right, this is Radio Sangam. I'm Junaid. I'm here with you till 9 a.m. this morning. How is your Monday morning? Hope it's going well. It is the holidays. A lot of people off work as well. But if you're not at work, get in touch. Let me know what you're doing. Alright, let's try and get Ezu on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Is that Ezu?
Yeah, speaking.
It's Junaid, bro, from Radio Sangam. How are you?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I was a bit worried this morning. I thought you're probably asleep.
No, I'm awake, man.
How are you, Ezu? It's been a while, you know. It's been 3 years.
Man.
It's been 3 years since I last spoke to you, believe it or not. When I spoke to you last,
No way.
it's seriously, bro. When I spoke to you last, you were a 17-year-old boy in college, and I can remember you saying, "I'm just about to go into my class."
That's crazy.
It's been a long time, and I'm so proud of you, man. Your career has excelled in just a few years. You know what I mean? 3-4 years, Ezu. And you're recognized globally now. Globally.
Nah, thank you, man. I really appreciate that, bro.
It's all your hard work, bro. Every single tune you make is a banger. I don't know how you do it.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that, honestly. And especially like all the support as well, bro. It means a lot.
It's all your hard work at the end of the day, bro. I mean, you started off in making cover versions on YouTube. I can remember them days as well. I can remember spinning Johnny as well. PR.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been following your career since day one.
100%.
And when I look at you then and now, I mean, collaborating with Ika, Manj Music, Jenny Johal, in just a few years, a new artist, a relatively new artist. You know, you've only been in the game for like 3-4 years, and being able to collaborate with these, you know, global superstars, massive names. You know, it's a big achievement. That's a massive achievement.
Nah, thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
So you know what? Because it's been so long, let's not talk about Ride or Die just yet, because I've got a lot to talk to you about yet.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your debut album, The Arrival, which dropped around about this time last year. It was.
It was, yes. So it was in November last year.
Yeah. Tell me about that. That. Talk to me. What's your favorite tune from the album first?
You know what? My favorite song was probably Hodla Bna.
Hodla Bna.
Just because it had such a crazy story to it, in the sense where that was probably a song that wasn't supposed to even come out. It was so spontaneous, and it was literally sitting in my trash can, and I was literally about to press delete, and then I played it, and everyone was like, "Wait, what is that?"
Yeah.
And it just became something special. It became one of my most successful tracks as a single, and you know, on my album as well. It's one of the most successful tracks, you know, numbers wise, streams wise.
Yeah.
It did really, really well, and I think a lot of people, it resonated with a lot of people. I think it kind of it made moves for me, and it did a lot for my career at that time. So for me, I think it's For Love Now, which is my favorite. But the whole album, bro, it was just such an amazing experience too. Because remember, I do everything myself. So
yeah, you do. You do. You know, you're multi-talented. Yeah.
So I had to produce it, write it, record it, everything myself. So there's a lot of pressure, because usually an artist will go into a studio and then they have people working with them, and you know, there's a whole team. This time it's me, and I'm consulting back and forth with my managers, who they don't really know how to do music. They just know how to manage me.
Yeah.
So it's more like I'm getting things. I'm asking them, guys, what do you think? And then there's a lot of it was stressful. Don't get me wrong. It's very stressful to make an album, but I have to say it's one of the most amazing experiences because you feel so proud when it finally comes out and all the songs are done.
Yeah.
You know, you feel really proud just listening to it. So, you know, I think Arrival was just, it's always going to have a special place in my heart. It's always going to be something that, you know, really means a lot to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's the album's just awesome. You know, usually on an album, right, you get the odd 2 or 3 songs that are, you know, pretty good, and the rest of them are all right. But your songs on the album Arrival, I'm telling you, every single one is a banger. I think that's what your aim is. Make sure that every song that you do is has to be a banger to go on the album.
Yeah, no, that's what we always try and do, man. That's what we always try and... Because especially with albums, I feel like because there's so many songs, you don't want to, you know, you don't want to have it so that there's only 2 or 3. You want it so that the whole thing is amazing.
Yeah.
You know, so we always make sure that in anything that we do, the songs are always on par and, you know, on that level.
I can remember, you know, when you came to Radio Sangam's first year anniversary as well, and you were you were like really new in the game as well then, and I could just sense it. I thought, you know, this kid is gonna go a long way. It's definitely gonna go a long way.
Thank you, bro.
Look at you now, man. Look at you. You know.
Thank you, bro.
You know, you're working with the Prophecy. Talk to me about the Prophecy, because you toured the USA with him as well, didn't you? That must have been a crazy experience.
Yeah, that was good. That was good fun. So we did he'd had a tour in 2019 of US and Canada. I think it was nine shows in total. So we went everywhere, bro. We went from St. Louis to Atlanta. We went to New York. We went to Toronto. We went so many places.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, man. We were out there for like a month.
Yeah.
And he's a really good friend, man. He's a really, really good friend. And he kind of said to me, he's like, bro, I'd love you to join me on the tour and, you know, like, support me on the tour. I was like, yeah, man, I'm down. And Arjun joined as well. Arjun was there as well. So, you know, it was a good time, man. It was a good time to just sort of connect. And I think it was good for me as well at the time to kind of get my songs out and, you know, perform and meet all these new people around the world. And bro, it's not every day you get to say that 18 years old you went and toured America and Canada, you know.
No,
but
a lot of people, it takes a, you know, a long time for some artists to get to that level, and you know, you've done it at such a young age as well.
Yeah, bro. So that's why it meant a lot, and obviously, you know, big thanks to Prophecy for bringing me on that tour and stuff. But yeah, it was good fun, bro. Honestly, it was just nice to kind of see you can go to a city like Kansas and people know who you are. It's a very nice feeling.
That must have been an amazing feeling, yeah.
100%, bro. 100%.
What was it like, you know, when you got your... Can you remember your first song that hit 1 million? Do you remember what song it was?
It was Horlabna.
Or was it Horlabna?
I think that's exactly why I say it's my favourite and it means so much to me, because that had, like, it was my first time that it hit 1 million views. It was the first time it hit 1 million streams. It was the first time it kind of did a lot of damage to me. So, you know, that's why I think I say Horlabna is my favourite.
Yeah. Now it's just, now nearly every single song of yours hits 1 million. Like, look at Ride or Die, it's hit 1 million already in a week.
Has it? Okay.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, bro. I've been working on my new album, so there's unfortunately now once it comes out, I'm literally on the next one, man. Yeah, on the next one.
No, I watched the video last night and I looked at it and I thought, what? It's hit 1 million already in a week. That's just crazy, awesome.
Okay, that's dope.
Brilliant. Quickly, just before we talk about Ride or Die, I want to talk about Repeat Soniye, Jenny Johal, because there's a little story behind that as well. Because apparently, you kind of like sorted that song out and all the vocals and everything in like 20 minutes or something before the album was about to release.
It wasn't 20 minutes. It was 24 hours. So basically what happened was the album was all done. We were supposed to only have 12 tracks in the album.
Yeah.
And we were ready to release it. We were all good to go. And what happened was I get a call saying, listen, we can get Jenny Johal on the album. but the song's not done. You're gonna have to make a song."
Right.
I was like, this is pretty cool. I mean, you know, Jenny Jo Howe's a big deal.
Yeah.
If we get her on the album, it's just gonna complete it. And you know, I had a choice that night. It was either I go to sleep or I work and make something special. So I took my studio, I took everything, I took it downstairs.
Because you've got a studio at home, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got a studio in my bedroom, but obviously parents are sleeping, everyone's asleep, so I can't record upstairs, I can't record in the kitchen, I can't record anywhere. I have to take it sort of outside, right?
Right.
I have taken my whole setup into the little conservatory area, and it's freezing cold out there. So I'm thinking, man, like, this is a fun guy. So I've done it, and it's hit about 3 a.m. now.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, okay, I need to get something ready.
Yeah.
I started just composing the beat to her vocals. I started doing everything, literally outside. I'm sending videos to my manager. I'm like, yo, like, is this cool? Is this cool? What do you guys think? And they're literally shocked. They're thinking, how are you doing this so quickly? How are you even awake? How are you doing all of this? I finished at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Went to sleep. Woke up at about 12 p.m. Recorded my final vocals. Sent it over to Jenny Jo Howe's team. They were like, this is a banger. We got it approved. Within the day, the album got approved on every major platform, and we were able to release it the next day. I've never heard anyone submit an album a day before it's supposed to release, and it gets approved.
That's crazy.
I've never heard that.
That's crazy.
So
Crazy.
It all worked out, man. It all worked out.
That's brilliant. Ezu, I'd love to chat to you so much, but my show finishes at 9 a.m, so I've got literally 6 minutes. So what we'll do is track of the week, Ride or Die is my track of the week this week as well. So just before I hit the play button on that, basically I do an old school track of the day on my show, where the listeners choose. They have a choice between 2 old school tunes, but only one gets played. So I'm gonna let you choose today. So for the old school track of the day, Ezu, do you want Jay Sean? Do you want this as today's old school track of the day? Stolen Rishi Rich remix.
Bro.
Or do you want B21 Din Raat?
Bro.
2 very different songs.
You know what I'm going to...
I know what you're going to go for.
You know what I'm going to pick. You know what I'm going to pick, so you might as well just say it. Jay Sean, man.
Jay Sean all the way. Definitely. Ezu, do you want to introduce the track for me? Ride or Die. And I'm going to hit the play button, bro.
Let's do it. So this is my brand new single. You are listening to Radio Sangam. Big up, Junaid. Thank you so much for all the love and support. This is Ride or Die. Check it out. Keep listening. Keep locked. It's your boy, Ezu.
Thank you, bro. Just before you go, any dates on the new album yet? Or rough idea?
Let's say next year, of course, obviously. But I'm aiming for end of next month.
End of January?
Yes.
I'm really, really looking forward to that, Ezu. Really looking forward to that.
Thank you, bro.
But thank you so much, Ezu, for your time this morning as well on my breakfast show. It's been a long time, you know. It's been a while, so we had a lot to catch up on.
100%, bro. Thank you so much for having me, man.
You're welcome, bro. Right, I'm gonna play Ride or Die, my track of the week.
Thank you, bro.
This is Junaid's track of the week.
कुड़ी लगदी कमाल जद तोरी दिमा रख दे नाल तू कुड़ी लगदी कमाल जद तोरी दिमा रख दे नाल तू Yeah, baddest gon' drop it down for me Shorty gon' drop it down for me कुड़ी लगदी कमाल जद तोरी दिमा रख दे नाल तू Yeah, shorty yeah she ride it out we're only living life tonight ਬਿਠਾਵਾ ਰਾੜੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੇਵਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ hell time Gucci ਦੇ loafer ਨਾਲ ਪਾਵਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ bust down ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਾਵੇ ਯਾਰੀ never gon' let you down Yeah, Colombian mommy she told me she love you La viva my mommy I tell her I love you ਦੰਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਚੱਬਦੀ ਤੂੰ ਬੁੱਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਰਦੇ ਗੱਲ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਾਣ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮਾਰ ਸੁੱਟਿਆ ਵੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਤੱਕਣਾ ਜੀਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਨਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਤੇਰੀ ਤਿਆਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਚੱਕਣਾ ਓੜਿਆ ਕੁੜੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਕਮਾਲ ਜਦ ਤੁਰਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਨਾਲ
This is Junaid's track of the
ਕੁੜੀ
week.
ਲੱਗਦੀ ਕਮਾਲ ਜਦ ਤੁਰਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੂੰ Yeah, batters gon' drop it down for me Shorty gon' drop it down for me ਕੁੜੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਕਮਾਲ ਜਦ ਤੁਰਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੂੰ Yeah, real story, real issue, right? This that real me, see I got hits, right? Oh, I put your galley on my pimp bag I work you out cause you've been bustin' in that skin tight Colombian mommy, she told me she love it Love you for my mommy, I tell her I love it ਦੰਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਚੱਬਦੀ ਤੂੰ ਬੁੱਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਰਦੇ ਗੱਲ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਾਣ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮਾਰ ਸੁੱਟਿਆ ਵੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਤੱਕਣਾ ਜੀਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਨਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਤੇਰੀ ਤਿਆਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਚੱਕਣਾ ਓੜਿਆ ਕੁੜੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਕਮਾਲ
This is Junaid's track of the week.
ਕੁੜੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਕਮਾਲ ਜਦ ਤੁਰਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੂੰ Yeah, batters gon' drop it down for me Shorty gon' drop it down for me ਕੁੜੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਕਮਾਲ ਜਦ ਤੁਰਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੂੰ Yeah, bust it down from the start. You was real, that's why I fell in love, yeah, yeah. You bust it down, tell me what's the real deal. That's why I'm still in love, yeah, yeah.
My track of the week this week by Ezu, Ride or Die.
That's not fair for you, cause in the end I go back to all those things.
It's time to say Khudafiz, take care, look after yourselves.
Never say these things to you, cause you don't get that I've been living this.
And inshallah we'll do it all again next week on The Breakfast Show.
You know I'm the guy who's gonna have to go and pay for you. ਕੁੜੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਕਮਾਲ ਜਦ ਤੁਰਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੂੰ ਕੁੜੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਕਮਾਲ ਜਦ ਤੁਰਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੂੰ Yeah, batters gon' drop it down.
Radio Sangam in association with Haji Jewellers, 68 Hotwood Lane, Halifax, HX1 4DG. Providers of gold and silver jewellery for all occasions. Call Halifax 01422 342 553. On the hour, every hour. This is Radio Sangam, national and international news.